Good morning, everyone. This is Highlander58 on the AT. It's a beautiful day. It's Thursday, May 26th. Hiking with Diesel and Cold Snap this morning. It's probably in the low 70s, sun shining. It's a beautiful hike. We left out of Big Meadow Lodge this morning after a hearty hiker breakfast, and we're going to be heading to the town of Luray tonight to take a little time off, deal with some foot issues that I'm having and that the Diesel's having, and other than that, everything's fine. Big Meadow Lodge is beautiful. It's old. Nice place to stay. It's very relaxing. Not cheap, but relaxing. Quite a number of hikers on the trail this morning. Some through hikers and section hikers. And we're thinking about stopping at the Skyline Resort, eating some of our hiker food that the lodge prepared for us as part of a package deal, and having another one of those wonderful, marvelous, delicious blackberry milkshakes. So I will check back with everyone soon. I'm doing okay. I do have a couple of blisters, and I'll talk about those later, how I got them. First two blisters I've had on the trail, so not too bad for almost 1,000 miles. Good morning, everyone. This is Highlander58 on the AT. It's Saturday, May 28th, and it's about 7:15 in the morning. I'm in Luray, Virginia, and we're just now waiting for our shuttle to pick us up. That's going to take us back to the trailhead. We're at mile 943, and we'll be heading north again today. And I'm with Diesel and Cold Snap. We got a nice day off. Got my feet fixed, and basically what happened with my feet is that I put some old inserts in some new shoes, and they disintegrated, and the inserts actually bunched up in my feet, and I didn't realize it, and they caused two big hot spots on my the heels of both my feet. So I got quarter-sized blisters on the same spots on each foot. So I had to take care of those. It's very difficult walking after a while. Got new inserts, doing fine, and looking forward to a beautiful day. It's going to be up into the 80s today, so, and a chance of rain this afternoon. So we're looking forward to getting out of the Shenandoah National Park and reaching 1,000 miles, which we should do by tomorrow or the early Monday. So just an update. Having trouble getting Wi-Fi to download these videos. I'll do the best I can to get these downloaded to you when I can, and it's a beautiful day, and this is a nice town known for their caverns, Luray Caverns. So that's where we're at, and this is where we're headed. So have a good day. I'll check back in with you later. Don't say anything you might not regret. People always want to see shots of the trail and other hikers. So up ahead is Diesel and Cold Snap from Massachusetts.
On the way home.
Yes, sir, on the way home. Hello, everyone. This is Highlander58 on the AT with Diesel and Cold Snap. It is May 28th. It's Memorial Day weekend, and the trail is packed with day hikers, section hikers, dogs, and we've never seen so many people on the trail. At least I haven't since we began back in Springer. So we're trying to keep moving to stay ahead of the local bubble, and We just visited the last wayside on the Shenandoah Parkway. It's kind of bittersweet. We know we're getting closer to the end. It was our last opportunity to get one of those blackberry milkshakes. And yes, indeed we did. And they were tasty. So that's probably going to be one of the biggest things I remember about the Shenandoahs, except for the bears. If you get up this way, take a little side trail to the waysides, cool off, and enjoy one of those blackberry milkshakes. It's worth walking 953 miles to get. So I'll check back in later as we find our camp spot for tonight. We're looking for a grassy knoll or a nice dry place on top of a mountain with a view. Hey everyone, it's Highlander58 on the AT, and we are at Gravel Springs Hut. We decided to kind of cut the day short. It's about 4 o'clock. We did 14 miles. The hut's kind of off the trail. It's quite a ways down. It's about 3/10 of a mile down a pretty steep incline. There's a nice water source, nice spring. Shelter's nice. It's kind of crowded. We have a lot of local folk here, section hikers and through hikers. You know, we expected this because it's the Memorial Day weekend, and you know, what are you going to do? We found some semi-level camp spots not too far from the shelter. They have bear boxes and bear poles here. Going to try to do 18 miles tomorrow to get to closer to the bear den. I think it's a bear den hostel, bear den hut. Cold Snap has a drop box waiting for her there, so we're going to go pick that up. We're going to skip Front Royal, don't need to go into town, we have food, and push our way into Harper's Ferry. So that's the plan. We're going to have some food, call it an early day. My feet are doing much better. They're not 100%, but they're doing better, and I'm sure I'll be back 100% in the next couple of days. So I'm going to get some water and go back and make some ramen.
And I give to the police. Oh, this woman speak with a bear last night. Make a movie.
The bear whisperer.
The bear whisperer, yeah.
Make a movie, but not ask first if you can make a movie or not.
Getting the camera full this time.
You make a movie about me, and you not. You have, but you not ask me if I want.
Hey everybody, this is Highlander58 on the AT, and you can see that this shelter is packed with some very interesting people. It's Sunday, May 29th. We're going to do about 18 today and pushing toward that 1,000 miles. We didn't get much sleep last night because there was a group of college students here, young ladies, that sounded more like a Girl Scout troop. They were cutting up and having a good time until about 9:30. We went to bed at 7. But all in all, it was a great evening. A lot of people we haven't seen in a while showed up. Skittles and Soda Pop and Portuguese and other people that we've known along the trail. So we're going to be heading out here in a few minutes. It's about 7 o'clock. I'm going to do 18 miles today. It's mostly downhill, so that's going to be good. Cold Snap has a drop box she needs to pick up in Bear's Den Hostel, so we're going to move out today. It's a beautiful day, and my feet are doing much better, and we're looking forward to a good hike today. So. Bear crap. Hey everybody, this is Highlander58 on the AT. I am standing in front of the cabin, the Cabbin. It's a small hostel right off the trail, not far from the Front Royal in Linden. And we just came off the trail, stopped in to get something to eat. We had some fruit and some ice cream, filled our water bottles up. Met with the owner, Scott, and he's a Sobo thru hiker, 2012, wrote a book about it. Very, very nice guy, pleasant place. They're opening a B&B eventually. This small hostel holds 6 people, and they recommend reservations. In fact, they're booked right now. We're going to be leaving. We had no plans to stay here tonight. We just wanted to get some water and have our lunch. We did. We had our lunch outside, and bought some Gatorade, fruit, and ice cream. They also give you free cookies and lemonade when you walk in. So I'm going to run up now and talk to Scott and Lisa, the owners, thank them, and then Diesel, Cold Snap, and I are going to hit the trail, try to get to shelter or a camp spot before dark. That's the main house that Scott and Lisa are remodeling, refinishing to become a full-blown bed and breakfast. So they'll be working on that, and it's awesome. It was built in 1848. Cool. Hey everybody, this is Highlander58 on the AT. It is Sunday, May 29th. We just arrived at the Jim and Molly Denton shelter, I believe it's called. It's absolutely one of the nicest shelters I've ever seen. It's immaculate. It's got a horseshoe pit, it's got a shower, it's got lounge chairs, bench seating around the outside of the shelter. It's got a deck, a pavilion, 4 or 5 beautiful level camp spots. And there's nobody here. There's 6 people here, and it's almost 6 o'clock. So I don't know where everybody went, but we had over 50 people in the shelter last night. But right now we have 6 and 2 dogs. I set my tent up. I chose not to sleep in the shelter. Diesel and Cold Snap decided to stay in the shelter. That's fine. We're gonna get up early and hike out about 7 o'clock in the morning. We're trying to get to Bear's Den Hostel. They have a drop box. We did about 18.5 miles today. Fortunately, it was an easy hike. There was some humidity toward the end. We were mainly under a lot of tree canopy, so it was cool. But toward the end, we had some uphill, and it was quite hot. But you know, you have to expect that this time of year. We enjoyed speaking to Scott and Lisa at the Cabbin, C-A-B-B-I-N. That's a great place, very small, 6 people, but you have to get reservations. Make sure you call if you want to stay there. It's nice. It's actually a log cabin that's been refaced with brick in 1920, and they're restoring a house that was built in 1848. It's huge, and it's going to be a full swing, you know, bed and breakfast, and hikers are going to be able to use the inside facilities there if they're staying at the cabin. So I'm gonna go make some dinner. I'm very sweaty. There's a spigot by the shower. I'm gonna go take a sponge bath, wipe myself down. I've got sunblock all over me, and I'm gonna try to get a decent night's sleep. Last night, with all the people in that shelter, there was like these college girls. It sounded like a bunch of Girl Scouts and giggling all night, you know, and you know, a bunch of people at the shelter just being rowdy. These were people my age, so they were younger people, but I got about 5 hours of sleep. But tonight I'm gonna get a good night's sleep, I hope. Get up and push on. We'll hit 1,000 miles, I think, tomorrow or the next day early, so I'm looking forward to that. I don't know when I'll upload this. because Wi-Fi is becoming harder to get as I go north, and it seems to be worse as I go north. But I do have cell service right now, surprisingly. AT&T does get better as you go north, they say. So gonna go make some chow. Maybe I'll cook tonight, some ramen or some pepperonis, and or I may go with spam and tortilla again, I don't know. And I'm gonna have some coffee, decaf, and I'm gonna go to bed. So I'll check back in with all of you in the morning when we pick up the trail again. Trail is nice, it's getting better. I can tell you right now that we made it out of the Shenandoah National Park today. I was 105 miles of waysides, 9 bears, and 4 blackberry milkshakes. And the shelters are small, they were crowded. We stayed in a couple of campgrounds, we stayed in a lodge, and they are immaculate, and they're beautifully done and well taken care of. And the camp stores are full of everything we need and everything we like. So I'll sign off for right now, and I'll get back with all you fine people tomorrow. Good night. Hey everybody, this is Highlander58 on the AT. It's Monday, May 30th, and we stopped for the night after doing 18.5 miles in the hot sun, I might add. Not complaining, just explaining. It wasn't that bad. We stopped at the Thomas Knob shelter for the evening, and that shelter is at mile 992, so we have 8 miles till we hit 1,000 miles, and we begin the roller coaster tomorrow. And we're going to probably try to make the Bears Den Hostel, I believe it's called. That's owned by the ATC, and it bunks about 30 people. They have camping as well. They have a store, all kinds of good amenities, showers. We're going to hit that probably sometime around 1 or 2 o'clock tomorrow. Stay the night there, and then we're going to head toward Harper's Ferry and continue north. I'll get to my 1,000 by before June 1st, which is what I wanted, and I'm looking forward to the New England states. I don't know how long I'll be hiking with Diesel and Cold Snap. I'm waiting to hear from Nomad, see if he's coming back on the trail. I hope everyone had a great Memorial Day weekend. Being a veteran, I really appreciate the sacrifice that these men and women made for our country, and the sacrifice they continue to make. Walking on the AT, feeling so free to do whatever I want to do. I can't help but feel that those veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice had something to do with that. That we all have the opportunity to do the things that we can do in this country, and hiking the Appalachian Trail is just one of them. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to head back to camp. I'm washing my dishes, and I had some coffee, decaf, and had some dinner, ramen, and spam and a tortilla. And I'm going to go back and have a granola bar for dessert and climb into my sleeping bag and go to sleep. Hey everybody, this is Highlander58 on the AT, and I am at the Bear's Den Hostel in Bluemont, Virginia, I believe. It's Tuesday, May 31st, and I hit 1,000 miles today, and that was my goal, was to hit 1,000 miles before the 1st of June, and I've done that. I was with Diesel and Cold Snap. Been with them for about a week, just hiking and having a great time. Met them way back in Franklin, North Carolina. We did about 18 miles today to get here, and we did it in the roller coaster. And the roller coaster is a very famous place. It's kind of Virginia's way of saying goodbye, and it was hard. I'm going to tell you right now, it's 10 miles to here on the roller coaster. It's about 3 miles left, 3.5 miles left. But it's the hardest 10 miles I have done on the AT so far. It's not so much elevation as it is the grade. It's very steep. And we pushed through it, and it was very hot today, very humid. We got here about 2 hours ago. They don't open until 5. But they let through hikers come in the back door, and you can pick a bunk. There's about 6 bunks in a kind of an entry area in the rear. You can pick a bunk, you can get a shower, you can grab a soda. They have an honor system there. You can grab a soda and relax until they open at 5. Then you can pay to stay if you choose to. They have tent camping as well. They have a package of $30 a night, and that includes a bunk, shower, laundry, a pizza, soda, and ice cream. So I'll probably do that. We have to be out by 9 o'clock because they're closed from 9 till 5 p.m. As far as the main office. They have a store. They sell a few things that hikers eat. I'm going to resupply here. I'll probably do a bigger resupply down at Harper's Ferry, but this is adequate for right now. And it's so relaxing just to sit and talk to other hikers. Got my shower, did my laundry, and we'll be here until tomorrow about 9 o'clock, and then we'll finish the roller coaster and be in West Virginia probably tomorrow night, tomorrow evening, sometime afternoon. I'm happy that I did hit 1,000 miles today. I can't hardly believe I've done it. So, you know, glass is half empty or half full. I've got over 1,000 miles to go, but I'm excited. Virginia did kind of get me down some, but now I'm close to the end, and it's a long, Virginia's very long. Get a chance on the trail, make sure you stop by. There's a couple of camp spots right outside of it if you choose to camp rather than stay here, but I'd recommend staying here. Nice bunks. They got limited Wi-Fi, but I got good signal here. AT&T does work here. Plenty of charging stations, and just great people so far. Good morning, everybody. This is Highlander58 on the AT. It's Wednesday, June 1st, and we are in West Virginia. I didn't see a sign back there, but I was looking down because of all the rocks and the roots, but been in West Virginia for 1/10 of a mile. Taking a little break, waiting for Diesel and Cold Snap to catch up. They may have found the sign. They're taking pictures, and hopefully they can send me one because I missed it if there was one. But it's humid, but not too hot. Had a great time last night at the Bear's Den Hostel. Slept like a baby. Had a pancake breakfast this morning with berries, coffee, and it's a great place. Man, I'll tell you what. You gotta make your own breakfast, but they supply everything as part of the $30 package. 4 cups of coffee, got caffeined up. We've got one more up to get out of the roller coaster, and then it'll be smooth sailing down into Harper's Ferry. Gonna try to get there by the end of the day, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do when we get there. So I feel good. My feet are 100%. The blisters have healed. Took care of them, took it easy, taped them up real good, and now I'm 100%. So I'm hiking strong. Hey everybody, this is Highlander58 on the AT, and it's 4:30, June 1st, Wednesday. We're about 3 miles out of Harper's Ferry. Been a long day, about 28.5 miles since we left the Bear's Den Lodge hostel. Hot, humid. Wasn't a bad hike today. The trail was easy on us. Had the last bit of the roller coaster, and pretty much just ups and downs, real smooth, kind of rolling hills. We stopped for lunch a while back and hope to make it into Harper's Ferry around 5:30, 6 o'clock tonight. Get a room, get a hostel, get a camp space, get something, and then go into the conservancy, ATC Conservancy tomorrow. Get our picture taken, get logged in, check out Harper's Ferry, maybe get something to eat, something to drink, and head across the river into Maryland. So it's been a good day. It's very hot, very humid. Been drinking a lot of water. So I'll be hitting another milestone. It's gonna be Harper's Ferry, and it's about an hour and a half out. Good morning everyone, this is Highlander58 on the AT. It's Thursday, June 2nd, and I'm in Harper's Ferry, West Virginia with Cold Snap and Diesel. We stayed at the Econo Lodge right off the highway last night, got some rest. Went to an Italian restaurant where you can BYOB, which I thought was kind of unique but interesting. We had some Italian food and some beer. Got a good night's sleep. We are heading to the Appalachian Trail Conservancy headquarters this morning. They open at 9 o'clock, and then we're going to be heading into Maryland after a quick stop at the Outfitters to try to get a few needful things, and then we're going to head on into Maryland. There's a campground, I believe it's called Dahlgren Campground. We're going to go there, get cleaned up, and go to a restaurant. Can't remember the name right now, but I'll make sure I mention it a little bit later on. I cannot believe that I'm in Harper's Ferry. I've met a couple of people here who are subscribers. They recognize me, and that's always a joy to talk to those people. And a few hikers that we know. So we're almost the official halfway mark of the Appalachian Trail journey, and I'm excited about being here. I'm refreshed and a bit rejuvenated. Virginia did kind of get me blue, but I'm out of Virginia now and I'm in West Virginia. And all I can say about Virginia and West Virginia so far is rocks. There are rocks, rocks, rocks. I don't know if I even put my feet on dirt for the last 2 days. It's nothing but rocks. So anyway, I'm gonna get back inside, grab my pack, get one more cup of coffee to go, and head over to the ATC.